So what I'll be doing is I'll be turning my wig upside down and pinning it to the wig stand so that I can spray this the lace so that I don't get the color that I'm going to be using on it. And that's the bleach that's the colors that I'm going to be using for both the roots and the colors that I want to get. I was just playing around with colors. I did not really have like a color scheme in mind, but I wanted to do something that was pink. So right now what I'm just doing is I'm just going out to like demarcate where the lace ends with the weft. Yes, the weft. And I'll be using this color and I will just be mixing it with my developer. I will put the description in the below as to what products that the products that I use. So what I'm doing is I'm just mixing the colors properly. The brown that I'm going to be using on at the root of the hair, so so that it blends and it looks more kind of natural. I wouldn't say natural, but natural. And I'll be using the edge brush just to brush it properly and in little bits so that it doesn't get on the cap, on the lace. I don't know why I keep saying cap, on the lace, and it doesn't stain it. You have to take your time when you spray. This is a repetitive process, so when you spray the Got2b spray on it, you have to let it dry. I did like 2-3 coats on it and I let it dry. Then I turned the wig back to the where I wanted to color and pin it down. And I'm just using the brush just to apply it properly so that it gets into all the strands in front. As you can see that the color is coming out first. The one thing I learned with this color of the hair color is the brown one is it's a permanent color. It doesn't go away. It's a permanent color, not like the Adore. So what I'm doing is, as you can see, I'm using like a sarin wrap here. I'm using the sarin wrap to cover the ones that I'm doing so that when I'm letting the top one go, it doesn't stain the strands that I want to color another color, because it's brown and it is really dark brown. So I'm just going back to use my brush. Like it didn't take a long time, but I'm just going back to like be very careful, try to get the color properly without having to get it on the lace and coloring the lace and stuff like that. But you'll see it. Just let's get into it. Yes, this is a very, very repetitive process. It's just gonna go on and go on and go on and go on. As you can see, as I get more into the coloring, the color gets darker. So that's why it is important, if you want to prevent your lace from coloring or getting stained, it is important that you use the spray on the lace and let it dry. You can coat it well because you're still going to end up washing it. You can coat it well. I hadn't used my purple shampoo yet, so this is like the fresh wig without any coloring or shampooing or anything like that, or using the purple shampoo to tone out the brassiness. I'm just going ahead with the brown color and I'm going to do it all around the lace, like from ear to ear. And the lace the wig is a 6x13 lace funnel, and I got it for I think $60 something. I'm going to put a link below because I'm all for affordable wigs that are good. And you see the color. I was trying to go for a pink color, but like an ombre pink, but this is my first time of being like really, really colorful hair or working with colors, and I just had to get out of my comfort zone. I look like a pink Barbie doll one. I'll be releasing a video of how the color turned out later on, but I'm just showing you guys what this looks like. And I'm taking my sweet time. Like, it is very important to take your sweet time so as not to get, like, you can see how I put the sarin wrap all around the hair, like when I'm not going to color brown, and just to cover it properly. And I'm going back into the brush with the brush just to like get all the color properly. I tried to be as detailed as possible, even if I'm speeding through it, so you can see that's the shampoo that came with it, post color shampoo. So now this is after I have washed it and used the shimmer light. As you can see, the color has toned down a little bit. So what I'm just doing is I just use my air dryer to go through the hair for like a couple of minutes till the hair is damp so that I can color it. Now I'll be using my Temptation and Kiss Adore in 142 and the Cotton Candy with Neon Pink, and I'll be mixing them together. And I tried to go for an ombre color, with a darker pink at the tip, at the roots, and a lighter pink at the roots. And I was stupid enough not to wear my gloves. Like, who doesn't wear gloves? My hands were pink, but thank God it was a temporary color. I could wash it out. So I'm just going like into it and diving with the brush. As you can just see, I'm like I'm fighting the hair. That's how it is. But I wanted something. I went into it like everything. No color, no weft or track went missing without color. So you can try to see the color scheme I tried to go for, but I think I missed the portioning of my color a little bit, but the next time is going to be great. So just keep watching, sit back and relax and enjoy it. Tell me how I do, how I did. Just I'm just working the color into the hair properly so that it gets into every strand. I'm gonna learn my lesson and I'm gonna go ahead and put on gloves later on, but my hands, my fingers were literally colored for like a week. I had like pink fingers for a week. I liked it. It had like a neon pinkish to it, like pink, neon pink, like it glowed. And it was nice. I like the hair. I would give the hair a 8 out of 10 because the reason why it is 8 out of 10 is because the hair is affordable. The lace, I like deep part lacing, which I got with the wig. The only thing that I did not like about the hair was like the curls were not as I wanted it, or how would I say, it fizzed up a little bit. Not that it fizzed up that you cannot comb your hand through it, but it dries out quickly and easily. You can tell from the front, but that's the only thing that I don't like about the hair. But the hair is really, really good. Like, it stays. You don't have to like comb it through. You don't have to. It doesn't need much work. It's 8. Yeah, that's why I graded the hair 8. So I'm just working my way up to the front, trying to blend it with the brown color. As you can see that, like, it's going in seamlessly and nice. So after that, what I did was I let the hair sit. I covered it with a plastic bag for about 30 minutes, just to let it, cook. Yeah, that word, cook. I don't know what it called to do for it. Now I just washed the hair. I'm going to go wash the hair. This is what it looks like. Actually, I have washed the hair and this is what it looks like. I'm just combing it so I can pluck the lace to what I want to my hairline. Can you see what I'm saying? Like the front curl pattern did not sit well after you pluck it. That's the only issue that I have. But all in all, it's a good wig. It is very full. It is affordable. There's a deep part lace in it. As you can see it, this is so nice. I really love the wig, and that's the hair that I lost out of it. And this is the final product of the hair, guys. And thank you very much. Let me know what you guys think of the hair, and you guys have a wonderful day.